Hi, it's Richard from the OPA Hub website again with another in our random series of JavaScript custom extensions. This is a much requested one. This was a sort of taking something we did way back, I think in November, which was the custom label that had Google Maps in it. This is a custom input control we're using Google Maps so that the user can place a pointer on the map and we can grab the address and then use that address as a attribute or attributes value. So here's my little scenario is the initial icon that is going to be displayed will be based around an incident type. The incident types, there are 4 of them: accident, flood, fire, or other. So those are custom icons that I'm going to use for my Google Map. And once we have the incident type, we will display the Google Maps area here, and it will put the pointer on the map where your browser is reporting you to be. And then you can move the pointer around the map to indicate a different address, because Google doesn't always get it right, or rather your browser doesn't always report the correct address. So I'm going to use Control F5 to run this because, well, we need a proper browser for this, because the debugger always reports your location as being the headquarters of Oracle. So I'm going to say that my name is Richard. Not that we actually use any of this in this little demo. And what's the value? There you go. And let's say that it's a fire. Okay. Next. So I've still got the client map up here. The script error, incidentally, is because there's a callback to make sure Google Maps is loaded. So there's actually no error. It's just, let me get that out of the way. So here's my fire, and I'm going to click on it, and it says this is my address, or at least in case you're planning on visiting, this is not my address. This happens to be the address that the browser is reporting. I'm going to click OK, and you'll notice that I've popped it into the console here just to confirm that that's the address that has been passed to the attribute in the OPA project. Now let's drag this to another location. I live at Wembley. And maybe this is the correct address. So I can click OK, and that is the address that will be passed. The only actual rule in this project is relating to the presence of an address. So the incident is complete if the client's address is known. So the client's address is now known, so if I click next, the interview is complete, and the client's address is whatever the address was that picked up. So the address has been picked up from Google and popped into an attribute here. So how was it done? Really not very complicated, although a lot of head scratching to begin with. Here in our script, let me get that into a decent size. There we go, up. First of all, the first part is really setting it up, loading the script tag, and then creating the div for the map. Just to remind you that in here you will find the latitude and longitude reported by the browser. I have custom images for my 4 different kinds of accident. Then I initialize the map using the type of icon and using the latitude and longitude reported by the browser. And I drop an icon, I drop a marker into the map, and I make it draggable this time, so that's new. I have click events to show the info window, and a drag end. So the drag is to handle the marker, and the drag end is to display the info window. The geocode lat long is the one that actually does the hard work, that picks up the new latitude and longitude from the marker and prepares a info window if the status is okay. If the status is okay, take the first result, zoom in a little bit, change the position of the marker to the new latitude and longitude, and prepare the content of the info window complete with the OK button, and set a click event on my little button so that when you click on OK, I confirm the address. And to confirm the address, you can probably just see in here, the only line that I'm really interested in from OPA perspective is setting the input value right here and closing the info window. That's it. I'm using remove for the unmount, so that's one of the reasons why I don't use the debugger, because the debugger will freak out if I use remove, because the embedded browser doesn't like it, but a normal browser will. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you again soon.